first down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with more pre-snap movement. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FAU. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rush for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
They get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's DeMarco. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from a plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First and goal for the offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Owls.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Powers through a tackle. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking downfield, it's DeMarco. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So, second down after the incompletion. They'll run it with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Running it back, it's Silva. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida Atlantic 14, ULM 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Florida Atlantic 21, ULM 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down at 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, FAU. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the ULM offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Higgins. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he lost it deep over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now another deep ball here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusts to that ball thrown to the outside, does a nice job of getting his feet down, and comes up with that big play.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Your kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
3rd down play for this offense. Here's a carry for the fullback. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. To the air, it's DeMarco. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Warhawks. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they'll set up for the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay,
1st down here for this offense.
Get set. Ringo.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. So they'll spot the ball near the 15-yard line. UL Monroe offense back out there now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Warhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's DeMarco. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. But there's a flag on the field, so let's check this out. QB decides to keep it here. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter play.
Florida Atlantic 31, ULM 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the pass is incomplete. Break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass. It's DeMarco. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Gets into space at the 50. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. Catch made down inside the 10. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's DeMarco. And this one is caught. Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Silva. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. The attempt is no good. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw. It's DeMarco. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
That run moves the ball to the 16.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course,